Taurus Venus, this is your monthly love sign reading for the month of January or whenever you see this. My name's Podkane. If you don't know your placements, check out a website like astrocharts.com where you can get your full birth chart. You only need to know your date and place of birth for this one. So let's get a oracle card to describe Taurus Venus's relationship as it stands right now. Get a oracle card for Taurus Venus. Okay, that's a lot, but we'll take it. Miracles, clairvoyance, and duality. Miracles says ancient wisdom, clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust, and duality, many meanings and misunderstanding. Okay, let's throw those up over here. Out of the way. Okay. Taurus Venus, what's going on in your relationship right now? You and I tarot reading for January 2025 or whenever they see this. Ooh. Three of Wands, expectations, waiting on something. Taurus Venus, one more shuffle. I got this. All right. How are you showing up right now in your relationship, Taurus Venus, the Empress? It's a lot of ease, gratitude, the Tower. The Empress is very self-assured. She's very relaxed in her comforts and surroundings. She has enough of everything that she needs. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you are a woman, but this is like the supportive god, goddess character in the tarot where you're, instead of going out and taking action and taking charge and taking control, as in the Emperor, you're receiving, you're in a state of receiving and support, compassion, abundance, fertility, love. But we also have the Tower, so a shocking event that's changed everything. Your person, we get the Six of Cups reversed. This is something new happening. Knight of Coins, something very, they're very persistent and loyal, long-lasting, dedicated, reliable. What else for Taurus Venus's person? Three of Swords reversed, or a healing. Moving on past a trauma, a breakup. Got the Nine of Coins at the bottom. That's growing independence and security for them as well. So both of y'all are in a pretty good place. What is the issue between you right now? The Seven of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords. So not lacking in planning or strategy. And being at a crossroads. There's a major crossroads that y'all are having to decide on. Queen of Wands is also coming out. I think for that, it's about self-actualization and confidence, physical appearance, attractiveness. So let's get some more info. What do you want, Taurus Venus, out of your relationship right now? What do you want regarding or as a part of your relationship right now? Okay, as a part of your relationship. I mean, you want security, stability, wealth, financial support, wise use of resources. Got the Knight of Cups reversed. You want authenticity, to come forward with your true thoughts, feelings, and opinions with the Page of Swords, to be able to speak your mind clearly and be supported in doing so. And not have to sugarcoat anything with your person. You want to be very direct and honest. What do they want in the situation? What do they want with their person? Got the Death card. They're looking for a major change. And we see that also with their Six of Cups. They're looking towards something new in a very pragmatic way that goes towards healing a schism, healing a separation. They want a major change. I think they're very uncertain on how to affect that with the moon. Yeah, and the Seven of Cups clarifying that as well. Of just like there's just so many options of how to move forward that they're very much in that Two of Swords energy as well, of just like not knowing what to do. The Magician, they do feel, oh my God. I just like, I looked at this on my monitor and then back down like in real life, and it's just the little fairy face here. But when I looked down, it looked like angry fire eyes right here, and then the upturned mouth. Like this was the head. This was the head of the creature, and then like earrings here, like a face. Like very angry and psycho looking character here with the Magician. Okay, let's see if that's relevant. Maybe you know what the hell that means. What are your fears in this situation? Queen of Swords reversed, my way or the highway, very critical, very perfectionistic to a fault. And the Devil, being attached to a toxic situation. What are their fears in the situation? Five of Wands, having to compete, lots of argument with the world, having to compete with everyone else. You know, I wonder if there was maybe an accusation of cheating, or maybe, you know, the Empress is very beautiful and desirable. And with the Tower there, maybe something happened that kind of set your person off balance. And even though they're trying to emotionally move forward with joyfulness with the Page of Cups, they're still afraid of having to compete for your attention and affection with the rest of the world. All right. How do you see them right now, Taurus Venus? Temperance reversed. I mean, you see them as being extreme and black and white in their thinking. Wheel of Fortune and Three of Cups. Ultimately, though, you still very much enjoy their presence in your life. You love them, you know, on a lot of levels. The Wheel of Fortune, you believe that it's divinely guided or meant to be, or that the time is correct for you two to be together. The Four of Coins reversed is like, you know, having trouble holding on to what you value as well. How do they, well, anyway, with regards to this, they, you definitely enjoy their company and have a lot of fun with them. They see you, Page of Coins reverse, not really being able to learn from a situation. Knight of Wands, you know, given what I was saying previously about maybe a concern that they had about you being flirtatious or having some type of eyes wandering, the Knight of Wands is definitely a sexual card, and a passionate card, impulse, charging forward towards your desires without a lot of pragmatism. With the Page of Coins reversed, they feel that you didn't learn anything from the situation, that, you know, this Tower situation. Okay, how can you support them better, Taurus Venus? King of Cups, this is showing emotional sensitivity, wisdom, compassion, sharing your feelings. You know, don't, the Five of Swords reversed at the bottom is saying, don't do anything at all costs. If you feel like, you know, you need to win, or you need to do this, you need to do that, you know, it's not going to be very helpful to your situation. Feeling like you're in a competitive mindset with them. I don't really see any defensive cards here, but if that's the case also, that can set anyone, set someone on the defensive to go into battle, right? Well, they're not your enemy. They do want, you know, healing and reconciliation if that's the case. So the best way you can support them is to be very compassionate, sensitive, Page of Wands, communicative, And Seven of Wands reversed. Be willing to change your opinions or feelings based on what the way that they see it. Especially, going back to this Temperance reverse, don't create more of that same issue of black or white thinking. Be willing to hear what they're saying and even change your opinion on a matter. That's how you can best support them. What can you ask for support with? Taurus Venus. The Hanged Man reverse, Four of Cups, Five of Cups. I think that you need to let them know that their unchanging perspective, their unwillingness to change their own perspective. Again, you see them, Temperance reversed, right? That has, it's just not something that you're comfortable with, or that feeds you emotionally. It's distressing to you with the Five of Cups. It's forcing you to make choices between the lesser of two evils. It's a burden. It's burdensome to you. Again, this is why communicating with them is so important. Where in this position, you're not really asking them for anything. You're more relating your feelings as to how this situation has hurt you. What are you learning in this situation, Taurus Venus? Fairness, with justice, Three of Coins, mastery. Over what? Nine of Swords. Distressing, anxiety, fear, being your own worst enemy on a mental level. And Six of Swords. How to move forward from something that was very distressing, with a sense of fairness and everyone and compromise. It's not just a compromise of, well, I'll do the dishes if you take out the trash. We're talking compromise of, here's how I see it, but I also validate and understand completely how you see it, even though that makes me look like an asshole or whatever. It's compromise in the sense of emotional understanding and validation. What are they learning in the situation? Ace of Coins, the offer, Eight of Coins, something repeated, a workplace. Four of Coins reversed, trying to let go. Six of Wands reversed, embarrassment. The first thing that came to me is that maybe something happened in your workplace with like an unrequited offer, or someone's like kind of, hey, come hang out with me. Hey, I think you're great. Hey, let's, spend some time together, or something like that. And it's like necessary for them to acknowledge that you're going to get offers from other people. It's not that you're asking for it. It's not that you're accepting it. It's just a thing. And learning to release that is something that they're learning how to do. So what are you letting go of and moving on past in this situation? What is Taurus Venus letting go of and moving past in this situation? King of Swords reversed and the Two of Coins reversed. King of Swords is just a certainty of a know-it-all type of person, being very self-righteous, indignant, and standing your ground even though you don't have all the facts. You're being quite unfair, a sense of coldness, and specifically related to the practical aspects of a partnership, or trying to upturn the ship, trying to throw the pieces off the board. What is that? Flip the table, right? Because of an indignancy and a cold-hearted anger, you're learning to let go of that so that you're not disrupting more than just the emotional connection or anything else. You're actually trying to self-destruct it on some practical level. Okay, what are they moving on past? Three of Wands reverse, unreasonable expectations. Four of Wands, or partnership, celebration, marriage. You know, the home, and the Star reversed. You know, failed hopes and dreams, a lack of healing. Ten of Coins reversed. Lack of support and structure. For them, I think that they didn't see these issues coming, where they wouldn't feel at home, you know, or they didn't have their dream house, they didn't have their dream life or their dream anything, right? They didn't have, you know, 20 children by now. I think I keep seeing the kids in these cards. I think children is very important to them. We'll take it as it resonates, not for everybody. But they also, they just had sort of like the societal expectation of how things should be. And they're learning to let go and say, this is my own story. It's different from everyone else's. You know, what my partner and I have together, we're writing it as we go. I think going back to this issue here of not having a plan or solution to move forward on this path, that you're sort of at a crossroads of, do we stay or do we go, or, you know, whatever it is, like, their expectations are needing to be readjusted. And for you, you've also got to soften up and allow for, mistakes to be made and pitfalls, confusion, and things to happen. You know, I think you've both crossed a major threshold of transition. And I know that, you know, maybe if something was a revelation to you that was very shocking, but for them, they were already kind of healed and move forward from it by the time that you found out. And so there could be a little mismatch there, but ultimately, you know, I think even going back to what you're looking for authenticity and to be able to speak your mind and be heard and tell your truth. And also to learn the most that you can in the situation. Is sort of like a fact-finding mission for them. They're looking for the major change. They're ready to move on past a lot of confusion and doubt and uncertainty. They're just not sure how that transition will be made. So then let's speak to that. For Taurus Venus's person, how will they be able to make this major change that they're looking for? Restraints test. Trapped in instability, resist impulsive urges to find steadier ground. That's very interesting. There's some element of needing to air out grievances and talk about things that are very unpleasant. I think you're more ready to do it than they are. They don't want to have to compete with anyone, and I think you're included in that. I don't think they want to have to speak their mind and stand on business and all of that. The impulsive urge to find steadier ground kind of speaks to, let's just sweep this under the rug. Let's continue on as normal, you know, whatever. But whatever has happened between you has put you at a crossroads where it's important to come up with a good strategy to move forward. And that requires a lot of communication and like I said, airing out grievances and talking about it. All right, let's see what your person wants to tell you if they could. Their hidden truth. Oh my God. Gimme. Okay. I'm stuck. If your person wasn't stuck, Taurus Venus, and they could speak to you their hidden truths, what would they say? I'm feeling anxiety now, actually. I think this weighs heavily on their heart. I look for you everywhere. I bury myself in work to forget you. Anything else? I'm so attracted to you. They can't stop thinking about you. Incredibly, incredibly important to them. I should have put these somewhere easier to reach. Okay, yeah. Let's get one of these cards for you. What lies beneath? Oracle cards for your situation, for Taurus Venus's situation with their person. Toxic, keeping you a secret. Okay. And check yourself. So with this, and like these are very extreme cards in their language, but the what I'm getting from this is keeping the secrets and keeping the thoughts and feelings and this stuff on their part, what you want to say on your part, that's become a toxic situation. It's important for you to check yourself in this situation too and say, in what ways could I take accountability for what they're saying to me? You know, if you feel like they're making accusations or they're just saying, hey, I feel like, you know, the situation's caused me a lot of pain and I'm struggling to move past it. You know, it's important that you know, non-defensively look within and say, in what ways can I take accountability for how things happen, even if it was done out of ignorance or with the best intentions, still your actions may have played a part in the way that they feel. And it would go a long way towards showing them your understanding, your depth of understanding of how they feel and what they've gone through, and to also express your inner thoughts about it and maybe an explanation rather than an excuse. But ultimately, it's laying the cards out on the table between you two. So I want to get one of these cards. Let's get a card for Taurus Venus. Too soon. You get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. And for them, soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. Fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want change. Accept them or let them go. I think at some level they do want to change you. And you know, why? What do they want to change about? Go back into these. What does Taurus Venus's person want to change about them? What does Taurus Venus's person want to change about them? The trash. Game over. Throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out, and game over. Fake apology. If you're getting any intuitive guidance on that, then I'd take it. For me, trying to tap into that. New beginnings, promiscuous. There's an element of picking up quickly and then throwing away. And I think they want some more stability from you. They want, yeah, they want you to kind of settle down with this Knight of Wands here and learn to stay the course to some extent. Because they're now looking like, okay, you know, maybe this person, maybe Taurus Venus isn't right for me, because they show an unwillingness to change their way of kind of getting, you know, fed up quickly with the situation and harshly, you know, saying, okay, well, we're going to break up, or this isn't going to work out, or turning cold towards them. What's some advice that we can get for Taurus Venus for their relationship? Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. Anything else? Stop giving away your power right now and let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. I really think they want to see this through with you. And they just doubt that you're able to forgive them, forgive yourself, speak to the real issue, communicate clearly. It's important that you do so to transform the situation. And it's kind of all over the place. I think there was sort of one clear message about maybe them having to compete for your attention. But ultimately, it could mean many different things to different people who may be watching this. So take what makes sense to you. And I hope that that was helpful. Taurus Venus, if you like that, please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps. And I really like seeing that. And then also, I do monthly rising sign readings for all the rising signs. I do pick a card readings and other stuff coming soon. Until I see you next time. Bye.